All right. So we're about a minute or so early, but just wanted to jump in early just before Bone Breaking Action joins me for the live stream. I see the Bum Shadows and L are already on. Man, it's awesome when my viewers beat me to my own live stream. How awesome is that? I am trying to get lined up because I want that right there in the backdrop.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, Ray?
nothing, man. Time went by fast. I was
Oh,
trying
heck
to
yeah,
get
man.
those. I was trying to get those letters, and it was 5 o'clock all of a sudden.
Shoot. I'm trying to get this thing in the backdrop with all of the MRW figures in the backdrop, but I don't know if it could really be seen or not. What do you
Oh, now
guys
that
think?
you said it, yeah,
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
think it can really be made out that well, but I mean, I think they're
that's
coming up
pretty cool,
somewhat.
though. I know.
I
I,
think,
I should get. I should get me a backdrop, but I just haven't got around to it yet.
yeah, man. I'm thinking now now that my first round of my tournament, my LGN tournament's over with, when I start doing round 2 of my tournament, this is gonna be my new backdrop. That way I can
Yeah,
kind of promote Maniac Riot Wrestling in the background. Hey, what the hell are those figures in the backdrop? I'm like, hey man, you guys don't turning into my live stream. Hey, I have
uh-huh.
my own action figure line now. You guys should kind of check it out.
It's starting to happen. You got to plug. For real though.
Absolutely.
We got Fly. We got Shadow.
You've got a couple guys in so far. So after the Monday live stream, Jason kind of reached out to me, and I don't think he likes that I talk about him on the live stream. So
Oh,
I am going to stop talking or bringing him up about it, bringing him up in the live stream. So any viewers that tune in and want to know what's going on with Jason, um, I will just say this much. It's funny. I brought it up before. I always said that Jason, if you actually look at him and you look at pictures of my brother Richard, I've always said they're like the spitting image of each other. So when I look at Jason, I kind of pick at him because it's like picking at your older brother, right? So I always kind of like pick at him for that. So I always kind of like mess with him about that, but I don't mess with him to be an asshole or anything. It's just sort of like a brotherly type of thing. But I don't think that he likes that I talk about him and whatnot. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit more conscientious of how I'm gonna monitor myself when I bring him up. So I'm gonna be again. I'm gonna kind of be conscientious of how I address Jason when I talk about Maniac Riot Wrestling. Um, Anybody that's interested, like, hey, what's going on with Jason? Like, why is he not part of the line? I'm just gonna say this much. Uh, he simply has lost interest in the line, and he has asked to no longer participate in the release of this line of his action figure. So that's it. At the end of the day, he just chose not to participate. So there's no ill will or anything like that. There's no grievance, no problems going on with the line or anything like that. He just the passion for getting his figure out is just not there. At the end of the day, that's just what it boiled down to. So
well, all I'm gonna say right now is we got Bum Shadow. So glory, hallelujah.
um but I do want to send Jason, some figures though. I mean, I kind of feel like, this is it's 80s revolution, you know. Anybody that doesn't follow, that's never followed Jason or never watched 80s revolution, it actually, you know, it's more than just a action figure channel, guys. It is, it's 80s nostalgia, it's 80s memories. So if you haven't tuned onto his channel, guys, you know, he's one of those guys who I've always said inspired me. He's inspired. So I was a lot of people, but he's one of those guys that got me into this. So I always have a lot of respect for what he's done, for what he continues to do to motivate and inspire others. So always very appreciative. So I always gonna give him his shout outs and his respect that I think he kind of deserves and whatnot. So
Well, all I'm gonna say is now we got bump shadows.
yeah, dude. Tell the commenters about your posters, man. Like those things that you came out with this morning, the new posters that you highlighted, those things are freaking incredible.
Hell yeah, I like it, and we'll put some tweaks on there. And I didn't even think about the logos, but that's a good thing. And so uh, I've been doing little tweaks today, and then you sent me the message about the logos. I think that's awesome because then if this is gonna be YouTubers or whatever it's gonna be, everybody can put their logo on there and advertise their own personal thing. And then there's also QR codes. So one of the brilliant ideas that I had before I got on here just now was maybe on the QR codes is a thing. You mean this is 2025 and all that, you mean? So maybe we could put, these are just ideals, you know, but maybe
Yeah,
put, you know, you're gonna have to get. I was watching your last live, and I don't know nothing about it, but Shopify, I hear a lot about that. But whatever
yeah,
your main thing is, we'll put your main thing where you can buy where you get your action figure or whatever. We'll put that QR code on the box, on the back, or wherever on the packaging, and then we can put our own personal logos and QR codes on the poster, and then
yeah.
that'll be kind of special, you know.
You know, that's really smart because, you know, I'm looking at LJN because obviously I'm trying to, I don't want to say mimic 100%, but I am trying to get it as close to what LJN came up with as close as possible. And I'm looking at that stuff. I'm looking at copyright. I'm looking at the bottom in small writing, you know, like the Hulk Hogan poster. It'll say, you know, Hulk Hogan on the bottom and stuff like that. LJN, the little logo
Marvel
for
GM,
LJN
yeah.
or whatnot, or later on Mattel logo, etc. And I'm like, do I want the MRW logo at the bottom, or do I want it up top where like the WWF logo is, you know, where it says like WWF logo and then World Wrestling Federation? So I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, well, what if I want MRW, you know, Maniac Riot Wrestling up there? But here's the thing though, MRW. Do I want it for Maniac Riot Wrestling, or do I want it MRW as in my personal logo for Matthew Ryan Watson, right? So, because that MRW, that black and gold, that's technically supposed to be for my personal, you know, Watty's channel logo.
But I
So,
like it that you just call it Maniac Riot Wrestling, and then your name is like the little hidden Easter egg
yeah,
for someone to discover later on, you know?
right. That's why I'm thinking that MRW in black and gold should be probably somewhere towards the bottom, like you know where the LJN logo is. So at the top of the poster, where you know if you were to look at like the original LJN poster where it says WWF, do we put some other type of logo up there then, or do we just omit that logo and just put Watty's channel exclusive or something, or just have no writing whatsoever?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like the MRW on the top corner and then Awari's channel exclusive next
Cool.
to that. And then on the bottom where you're talking, I think that's where our logos could go, you know?
Sounds good.
And I don't know. This is the thing that I've been going through today, working on these little poster things. Is I know you want it to be all LGN, like you wanted a lot more LGN than I do. You mean like
Yeah.
I get it and stuff. I want to parody it, but I want to like copy it all kinds. But then,
Yeah.
so like I wrote you in the message, I didn't really like the superstar type writing. But then when I was working on
Sure.
it and trying to make it happen, I
It looks
liked
really
it.
good.
I wound up liking it, you know? And I think it's good that we're doing this together because if you left it up to me, fucking, it would be like sci-fi horror, zombie crowd and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I like that you're getting me to look at different things. You know what I mean?
Hey,
And
I'm all about
and
horror. And you know what?
you're stopping me from just making it like rated R horror, sci-fi stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's a good little thing that we're doing. You know what I mean?
Hey, if you came at me with a bunch of zombies and wherever some crazy stuff like that, I'd be all over that. I would love that. So
And I think about that too because you like the horror. You know how hard it was to get the. I wish I could draw. Do you mind? I used to draw. My hands all fucked up, but making that ring in that crowd on that chat GPT was such a pain in the ass, you know?
yeah,
And like it finally did it. And that's like what it's gonna be. But yeah, when I was trying to mess with it, I was like, well, what if we put like a Dracula and a mummy and a zombie and a witch and stuff like that, like all in the crowd, but all zombies or zombies and sexy girls. I don't know. But so that's why it's good that like you're stopping me from doing like PBA channel type bullshit, and we're doing like but yeah, we like the horror and all that, so there'll be some flavoring in there,
maybe for the Satan figure, possibly that might be a possibility.
But yeah, right. I think that poster's looking good right now. When I sent you those things and the one things I put on my channel, I was like, this is as good as it's gonna get. Just we all gotta accept that's as good as it's gonna get. But then when you got me playing around with it more today, and I wish I would have thought about the logo thing when I was doing that last night. But yeah, some more tweaks and it'll be a good thing,
Hell yeah! So I'm
Whether
gonna get
it's
through.
the written like superstars or Moral jlJoin or whatever, yeah, we'll do some more tweaks,
Absolutely. I like what L's like. Hey, we'll stop talk about Jason. We'll call him Mason from now on. I'm like, that's funny. I'm gonna go through some of these comments because I know I'm just lagging behind now.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to that.
Macho cape with all the MRW figs inside.
Yeah, with the flashers cape.
J Rock says, "What the f?" Oh man. HB's a goat, smiling or not.
For a minute there, I was thinking that maybe you should just give up on the poster because it's more money, more bullshit, and all that. But no, it's a cool thing. If it ever did come to that, you could just make little trading cards or something too. But then another thing I was thinking is, besides the poster thing getting done, are you gonna put a little cardboard insert like the real thing and have free poster and the little poster rolled up in the insert inside the
Yeah,
packaging? Because
yeah,
now you gotta get that box made and that box cut out and all that.
yeah. So that's the thing though. So based on the little poll that I put out, it seems like a lot of people they don't want glue down card backs. They want easy release card backs. So that puts that puts a hamper in my decision making with the carding, because if it's easy release, how do you put a poster inside an easy release card back? Because if you look at where's that one, the big rubber guys, like how do you put a poster inside that packaging?
Sorry, Dad.
Um,
Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it can be done, but like, is that possible? Well, I mean, I just answered my own question. I'm pretty sure it can be done, but because the whole poster like that, I want there to be a poster. Like I want it to be like LJN, and but it's also going to be better, I think, for fans because that way, if they want to display it loose, they could do so, and they want to bring it back to mint on card, bam, they could do so with ease. So I got to ask myself, what's going to be easier? What's going to be better for fans, to have a poster or an easier release figure? A poster. It's a nice addition, but I think an easy release card back would probably be more beneficial for people. That way, they're not destroying their card back, and if they want to resell it in the future, they could do so. So, but
Super glue the shit out of that. Make them buy two of them. One to open, one to save. What about this? Is different subject, but So the little pull out, I can't
Mhm.
remember what you called it, but this new style of packaging where we can take the shit
Yeah.
out and put it back in and all that.
Yep.
I mean, it's good if you're a buyer and stuff, but I kind of think it's kind of messed up because then people could open them and they're not mint no more and all that, and then resell them and sell them on eBay, and it's all open, been put out, and all that. It's not like all fresh and minty,
Yeah.
you know.
And when you look at like big rubber guys, when they get their packages, like I've gotten so many packages from Major Wrestling Third Podcast, and their packages come in crushed. Like so many
Uh,
mint on card, and I got this stuff in damaged. Uh, what was it? Brian Myers series, what was that, 12 or something? Like red flash outfit, whatever you want to call it. Both packages, two of them, both of them destroyed. I think Ric Flair green, I got a package. I mean, I've gotten several packages like that where,
but you
packages
know
come
what? That just
destroyed. So,
happens. You know what happens to me all the time is I'll
it,
get my little wrestling figure and I'll get it in the mail, and
yeah,
the package is all messed up. And I always just think to myself, well, good, because I just open it. I don't care about the packages, you know? And I'm
yeah,
like, I think to myself, I'm glad I got this messed up package because it don't upset me. You know what I mean? It's better I got it than somebody that's all mint on card. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
that's happened so many times. It just then I started thinking, well, it's just not a one off thing. It happens all the time during shipping.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you get something like this, is would you rather have something like this with a crush bubble, or would you rather have your easy release card packaging with the crush bubble? I mean, if you were a collector. So I'm just wondering,
I mean, the
what
easy
will,
release because you could probably open it up and push it back in form, maybe.
because you could actually reuse, like for these that Sin really screwed up because he didn't have any inserts. Like I recycled big guys, the duplicates that I have, and I recycled
Uh,
the inserts that I used on his packaging because his packaging didn't serve a purpose. But so yeah, so I was actually able to use Big Rubber Guy's inserts so that now my figures actually stay in place and don't move. So that helps a lot. Um, so yeah, now they look good on display, which makes a huge difference.
hmm.
I've lost interest in these Rev too soon. Nah. Had some good impressions. Oh, so for new viewers tuning in, on Monday, Bum Shadows and I did do a early special discussion about
Pull out
uh,
method.
obviously with Jason falling out of this discussion, being part of the line. We did have to come up with a replacement, and Bum Shadows did generously join the crew. So now he is going to be part of Series 1 release. So Wrestling with Bum Shadows is going to be part of Maniac Riot Wrestling. And so we did have, obviously, for those who tuned into the Monday live stream, Bum Shadows and I did talk about that briefly, obviously. And today, BB and I are talking more about his entry into Series 1. And we talked about before, man. Like we say, hey, Bum Shadows like one of the boys, man. And I always respect the hell out of Bum Shadows. I mean, he was sending our stuff out to like Fig Heel and Major Wrestling Fair podcast, and he was sending our stuff out to like Kyle Peterson and stuff, trying to get our live streams out there, so that these guys could tune in. They have such a huge following. So, he was doing like all of his diligence to try and get our stuff recognized and doing like all this advertising for us. I'm like, that is so freaking awesome. I mean, he had nothing to do with this line or anything, and he was trying to support us the best he could. And I freaking love the hell out of that. So like I said, man, we're all part of the same community and all just trying to support each other, and that's incredible. And
When
And I kind of feel like Bum Shadow, he and Jason, they're like right up there. They're kind of like, the same level, I think. So I mean, it's you're not losing anything fan base wise, I don't think. So, I mean, it made sense, I think. So,
When I saw Jason on his way out and Bum probably on his way in and shit, I was thinking, 'cause I like the Jason figure. I like that with the black trunks. It was a serious wrestler, and
yeah.
I was thinking, well, if Bum takes that place, I would like that figure to have black pants and black boots and be like the serious wrestler in the on the fucking crew, like bringing legit wrestling to the thing. You know what I mean? And then I was thinking like shirtless. I was thinking maybe even buff him up a little bit, give us some muscles and shit. But then when he came out on his channel and put the picture of his LGN that he made probably on ChatGPT or whatever, and he
Hmm.
had the hoodie and the gloves, it's like, well, that's pretty cool, man. And the gloves and the hoodie, that's I like it. It works. It's good.
Yeah, at first I'm looking at that, I'm like, you've been looking at Butch Reed, haven't you? It reminded me of the Butch Reed glue because it's got the pant, the blue jeans. It had like the little, what was it, Nike or was it Adidas or something
Yeah,
on the
Adidas.
shoes.
Yeah,
So
Adidas.
I'm like, yeah, it reminded me of like the Butch Reed glue figure. I'm like, oh heck yeah. The hands I think are a little bit low. I mean, I would have probably raised the hands up a little bit more for a little bit higher of a fighting pose. Uh, Plus, Bum Shadow, he does mention that he does wear dual colored uh, latex gloves on his hands when he does his unboxings and stuff during his live streams. So we might want to put like an orange glove with a blue glove. But I mean, other than
Uh-huh.
that, make his beard longer.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah,
I
on
mean,
that
other
little
than that,
poster, I just pretty much copied the thing that he did already,
yeah.
you know?
Mhm. But other than that well, I thought that was a freaking amazing figure. Like I think that would do so well. I think the fans would love that. So.
That's one thing about it, although is those chat GBT, they do transfer into LG, and that's why Tourette's guy looked all good. And that's why Bum Shadows looks all good, because it just makes it look all nice and rubbery and cool, you know? The Fat Boy BBA, the OG one, that looked good with the Chat GPT LGN rubber style, you know?
Anthony Mason. Oh wow, that's a name I haven't heard in like 20 years.
I don't know what that is.
Wasn't Anthony Mason? Wasn't he like a Charlotte Hornet back in like the 90s? That's like vintage right there. Good player, but he lost interest. Hmm. Sin Cara's dad. I don't know who that is, but
That was funny, yeah. They're making fun of me. No, that was funny. I liked it.
call back the fact that he lost. Oh, that's so good.
I know, I quit paying attention to the chats. No one cares about us. It's just Bum and Fly fucking talking.
Yeah.
And I guess a regular smart ass. Purple Nurple, fucking, and all that bullshit, huh?
Yeah, but I'm trying to read through the messages just in case so I could kind of keep up with the chat and know what's.
Yeah, usually I try a lot harder, but I don't know. We've been doing the twack. Time for the sponsorship for VVA. We've been doing the twacks. It's kind of hard to pay attention to the chat right now. Yeah,
Who's this guy?
the Fly writes, yeah, could you stop your live stream? You're interrupting our conversation.
So, Chacho, 50-year-old virgins. Hey, man, I lost my virginity at 39. Thank you very much.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I think that'd be respectful if you did, but whatever. Me and some of my other friends, we talk about that when that 40-year-old virgin movie came out. That was and even before that, like we all had toys, and it was kind of weird when girls came over and shit. But now it's just everybody does it. Everybody was doing it in the closet before or something like that,
No, the guy wants to make a joke, so I had to kind of give it back to him a little bit. Giggity.
Nowadays, these toys aren't even for kids, man. They're so goddamn expensive.
The pull out Maniacs do it right. All of AJ's they come in their own boxes, and Matt Maniacs ships all of their figures in plastic protectors. Yeah, that's actually smart. When Ahmad puts all of his figures in like his own brown boxes with all of like Demolition box, Andre box, especially the super huge Andre boxes, man. That stuff isn't that's smart. I like that a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna go that extra mile with this line or not, but unless the factory takes the initiative and goes that extra mile, but I mean we'll see. I mean if they offer it, maybe I'll do it, but I mean we gotta see what the cost is. But if it's like $2 extra for them to box it up in like a brown box, like what Ahmad does with Latuni, fine. But if it's like $7 extra, $10 extra for like, I'm like, nah, that's good. Just ship it, just ship it as is. I'm good. What we got here? Mokib, mint on card inbox. Is that what those darn things are called? These mint on card inbox or something? I'm not even kidding. Ask him something. Bump big variants, different color gloves, different head. Yep. I'm telling you, that's what we gotta do. We gotta have a bump shouts variant where it's like blue glove, orange glove. We gotta have like air variant.
A what?
One air. You gotta have like 1,000 things where there's like an eye patch on the right side, and then you gotta have like 25 figures where there's like a darn patch on the left side. Dude, that's what I gotta do. Make that stupid air figure. Yes. Oh. I'm gonna make this freaking line crazy. It's already freaking called Maniac. I'm telling you, man, I got freaking ideas to make this freaking line explode. You see what LJN is today, man, with their freaking errors and freaking variants and stuff. I got ideas to make this line crazy exciting. And we're not having to wait 30, 40 years to see this thing go crazy. We're going to see this stuff right now. We're going to see bump shadows with an eye patch on the left side. And people are going to start seeing like some random, like one figure out of like every 100 with like what? How is this happening? Or it's going to be like a silver eye patch where everyone else has like a gray eye patch. Like, wait, what? How is this happening? Is this a factory error? Like, what is this like? What? How? People are gonna lose their freaking mind.
There
I'm
might
telling
be
you.
some real errors that just happened.
And I'm gonna tell the factory to intentionally do that too. Oh damn! I'm really gonna end up screwing with people like that. And you know what? People are gonna watch this live stream. I'm like, dude, you can't do that to us. You're a freaking asshole. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have fun with this line. I'm already having fun with this line. But this is, I'm telling you, once we start producing, just get the first figure out. That's all I gotta say. Just get the first release out, and even get the second. Once I get the first release out, and the second figure goes into production, I will know we will have something special.
And so, man, that's a lot of pressure on my ass, being the first one and all that, you know?
Oh man, but that's what's so freaking fun. I am kind of mad at Jason. I mean, he has his rights to not want to do this. I mean, only because I kind of feel like. No, I mean, I'm not mad at him for not wanting to move forward. I mean, obviously, like I said, he has his rights. Uh, I kind of feel like there's just so much that we could do with Jason included. And I'm still gonna reach out to him, like when we have new stuff, new updates and stuff. Like I would send updates to any other viewer, any other fan and stuff. I want to keep him updated because he was part of this in the beginning. So I want to let him know, hey man, this is what's happening, just to let him know, hey, no hard feelings, anything like that. And if he does want to come back in the future, hey man, I'm ready to get back on board. We could do something. If this design, so be it. If something different, because I mean that's something to work with. In his message, he didn't like the figure, and I know you and I talk about it, and we both agree. Like we feel like that's probably the most toyetic figure of all four that we got, or all
Yeah,
five
I
if we
like this
count.
figure.
We felt like it's the most toyetic. Like, I mean, it's a Greg Valentine, right? So like it should be, but like he didn't like it, and that's disappointing because, I mean, it's we obviously wanted him to enjoy the figure that that was of him. I wanted you to enjoy the figure that you came up with. Uh, I wasn't too satisfied with the two soldier figures that was made of me. The devil figure that was made of me, I wasn't satisfied. I mean, it wasn't my vision, so
You know what? The devil figure has came along all kinds with the Damien Riot and this new version that looks
yeah,
good, and it's just it's been coming together good
yeah.
from day one to now. It's like just gets better and better.
And I think that was the biggest issue is I think he was still thinking that we were going off of that design. Um, I don't think he realized that I wasn't satisfied with what was happening with that, and he thought we were still going off of that, and he probably didn't want to have his name attached to that junk. And that's why we had to pivot to a new customizer to make better figures, and that's what was going to production. Because when I was going to the new customizer and I wanted to work with him, and I was reaching out to Jason like, hey man, we're trying to get these figures remade, done better. At that point, I think he was already done with it. He was spent. So he was over with it, and I'm like, it took a whole lot longer than I think any of us had planned. So, and way back when I reached out to him, like same thing for you. Like you were supposed to get your own figure in the mail. He was supposed to get his own figure in the mail. That never happened. So, uh, the fact that so and so screwed me, screwed you guys out of that extra figure, that sucked. So,
Yeah, somewhere out there, there's a cool ass glow in the dark green bone breaker. I'd love to have that rubber.
yeah, man. So,
These new
but
ones are way better though, and it's way better, man. Way better.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go through Tom Veg for that soldier. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about pivoting yet again.
I'd like to see
Now,
the soldier more more muscly.
here, I don't know. I don't
Like
like.
that one that you sent me that has the joints or whatever. If it was just rubber, it'd be a cool. It's an awesome. It looks like it's ready to beat some ass.
Yeah, I'm looking at this, but the Hulk Hogan on Corporal Kirchner's legs, I don't know if that's going to work. So what if I just do straight up Series 1 Hulk Hogan, all over Hulk Hogan. Wipe out the head, throw my head on Hulk Hogan's body, throw a US Army uniform over it, bam. We're talking Hulk Hogan's legs with the bent knees, the works. That way you're not the whole entire body works. Would that suffice? Would a military uniform, would this uniform over a Series 1 Hulk Hogan entire body work?
Why don't you just put on the uniform and take a picture like we all did?
I mean, I took pictures of my actual AC uniform, and I've been sending that to people. I was hoping they could go off of that, but I don't know my AC uniforms even fit anymore. I mean, I haven't worn those damn things in like 15 years.
Well, I mean, even if you did that, you'd have to take close-ups of the stuff that's on it and all that, you know.
And how do a Hogan pose go? So like this, something. So, but I might have to do that. Shoot.
I like that. Mine is the Abdullah pose. I mean, I didn't even plan that or nothing, but
yeah.
But yeah, man.
But
nothing wrong with looking like Abdullah.
But I think once a figure 2 comes out with this line and it starts selling, like people start posting this stuff to Facebook groups, and Jason starts seeing these things, he's gonna look at this stuff and he's like, you know what? I like this. I want it. I think he might. I'm hoping he might reach out back to us, and he might want to be part of Series 2, maybe. I'd like to work with Jason's again. So, I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's fine. Who was it? So Corey had sent me like a bunch of different YouTubers, YouTubers who cover wrestling. So there are plenty of options.
You gotta find people with good looks, though, too, man. You mean? There's some dude in a jean and t-shirts. I mean, go for looks.
Yeah.
Bum Shadows has the hoodie and the gloves and stuff. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't even imagine it would be so good until he made his own thing. You know what I mean? But you gotta have looks and shit, especially in the first several ones, man. You know, you gotta have like a gimmick, a look, something. You know?
Yeah.
Just some guy with short hair and a t-shirt and some jeans. You know, they gotta be in ring shape.
Yeah. That I told my wife that I'm gonna have a Mrs. Riot figure of her, but I wanted to take that from my live stream a few videos ago with the killer clown image. I wanted to make her an evil clown with that image. She's like, "Oh hell no, I don't want that. I want to be a sexy clown or something." I'm like, I'm making you a horror clown. I'm making you an evil horror clown, an evil killer clown." She's like, "I don't want to be a clown," but man, I think people would buy that just because it's funny. I mean, they obviously people would buy it because they want to support me, and because they want to support me, and because they would find that funny to buy a Mrs. Watty. But I think that would be good. Also, I think we have to end the live stream because apparently we're interfering with the conversation between our guests.
Yeah, I saw that a while back. That was good. Yeah, in honor of John Cena make an empty box. I've seen people do stuff like that. The whole "you can't see me" thing.
Black tar heroin. French toast scratch. So we're counting on you. Don't screw it up.
I know. Fuck. Like life ain't hard enough already. I thought maybe minted. I don't know.
Abdullah Handy pose.
He's talking about Dwayne Clayton's 92, 93 heel style for Mrs. Watty.
Oh man. So what was it? Damn. I'm gonna go through this at least more. Am I almost at the end here?
Yeah, there ain't
Cool,
much
cool,
going
cool.
on today. I wore the wrong fucking. I should have worn the Green Master. There'd been more going on.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, and I have a Christmas mask. I was gonna wear the Christmas mask today, but like I said, I was playing with my phone and it was 5 o'clock already. You know.
Only the green mask brings in the viewers. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you
Well,
gotta switch it up though.
I got this cool mask. Look at this mask. This mask is pretty cool right here. You see it?
Yep. Hey, now we got ourselves a third variant BBA figure to make.
I want to get some more masks of this style and shit one day. But the green mask is, that's my colors and shit. The green mask is the right one. I like this
Yeah.
mask. This is my comfy mask.
Hey, music. What's up, man? Love the screen name, man. That's awesome.
What screen name?
Music for retards.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I just didn't read it. I was too retarded to finish it all. We got Galactic Yo Yo.
Mm.
Well, people are coming now and shit. The number went up and shit. Took a
Yep.
minute.
I mean, this video will get about 300 views. It's fine. I'm excited about it. People are gonna tune in. So I'm just sitting back and chilling because, I mean, the poster designs and the card back designs, with what you came up with already for the poster, I'm happy with what it is right now already.
Yeah,
I think
I'm gonna fix it up though. It'll probably take me a couple days, man, but I'm gonna fix that up and then. So the figures are coming, and just
yeah,
the VBA and the devil. The figures are happening. It's awesome. They look good. We're in a good place with the figures, But now we still got the packaging and posters and bios, and I mean, there's still more to go,
yeah.
But that's probably the easy part,
You know how Ahmad with Latuni, how when you flip the card over, the back of the card, that's exactly what the poster on the inside looks like. So I'm
Mm,
wondering if we could just use the poster design for the back of the card. I wonder if that's just going to make things a whole lot easier, and that way we don't have to make this grand gesture back,
I
card
don't know.
backing.
I do like I mean, we could add this to that too. You could have like the poster, and then on the bottom, because I do like the gray who's coming next. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I like that. And that's more action figure than not,
Yeah.
And all action figures, you look on the back to see who's out, who's coming next, who else you need to get to complete the set or whatever. I like that.
Yeah. And the whole right now,
You can skip the
what
poster, you can put that on the back, but even right now, all the fronts are like unique already, you know?
yeah, I'm still gonna go with this design on the front of the card, where the thing that Sin came up with. I'm gonna use that for the front of the card. That's not changing. The poster that you came up with, that's gonna be that's staying. The back of the card, I still want to have the lineup of 4 characters on the back. That's gotta fit somewhere.
Yeah.
The bio card, is the bio card necessary anymore? Do we still want to include a bio card? Because
I
I don't
mean,
even know what I even want to say in a bio card insert.
I'm kind of down to cut whatever to make shit easier. But then on the other hand, I like the bio card because full action figures have the bio card.
Yeah.
If I mean, let's look at this like you're a kid or whatever, or maybe even not a kid. You know what I mean? But you know, the bio card gives you like a base of who this guy is, what he's about, and then when you're gonna play with him in the ring or whatever the fuck, you're thinking like, this is this guy's background, this is his style, this is his like character, and you got something to go off of, you know? And then I just say to everybody that gets in or gets an action figure, part of their job is to write a paragraph bio. And
Yeah.
then we would have their picture, we would have height, weight, finishing maneuver, maybe like a quote or something, and then they got to write a paragraph of what they want.
Yep.
I just cut the shit out altogether. But I mean, a bio card is a cool little thing, you know.
But man, you just saved me like $130 on that poster by not having to pay someone to do that for me. So
I
that
know,
was,
dude. And like, I wish I had more time and all that, but I'm fucking busy. I wish I would done this a long time ago. And I've tried many times, man. Like I said, that ring in that crowd was really, really hard to get, you know?
and for each poster, man, that's like $130 per poster. And for a card back, I mean, I'm trying to design card backs myself, but like freaking GPT only gives me like three uploads, and then I'm screwed for like
Why don't you
24
pay
hours.
for
So I'm
that
like,
shit? You got all these motherfucking toys in your room. You all that fucking money in the toys, and you can't afford $20 a month for Chat GBT.
I haven't bought toys in like 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
everything
still,
I've gotten
though,
in
it's
is
only
like
$20, man.
what do you call it? Pre-orders that have come in. But I haven't bought anything in like 2 months, 3 months, two and a
But
half.
even
Yeah,
with me with unlimited
October.
whatever, man. I mean, it's been on a roll with me now and stuff. But a lot of times too, man, like I can mess with that all day long and it won't get it right. And then maybe after like 10 to 20 times, it just finally says like, "Oh, now I can't do it for like 2 days." Like
Yeah.
I can't remember the proper word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And here's the thing, because something like that is generally a free service, that's why I don't want to pay for that, because when you look at these free services, I hate having to pay for something that's a free service when I don't use it that often.
Uh, but it's like the free service still gives you like free tries. You know what I mean? But I mean,
Yeah.
that's all good, dude. Like, you know what? Before I hurt my hand, I drew and shit. And I did other stuff. I'm kind of like an artist type guy, you know. So I mean, I wish I had more time to put more into it, but that's fine. I'll do the card back. I'll figure out how to do all this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I just gotta have time, man. I got a job. I got butters. I got a girl coming around nowadays. And I got other stuff, you know.
No doubt.
I'm on a dual mission right now to beat Super Metroid on Super Nintendo. Life is rough.
I'm gonna go back to some of these comments. I see here. Let's see. Isaiah says the Undertaker has the best entrance. Not going to lie. He was the biker. That was the. I don't know, man. Like when
I never really
Undertaker
thought about
became
that.
when he became like this the biker type, like I hated that stuff. When he
I didn't like the bike
moved away
guy.
from like early '90s Undertaker, that to me that was true essence Undertaker. Later on, when he became biker Undertaker, that 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 was no longer Undertaker for me. The only thing that he kept was name only.
I
The
didn't like
whole
the biker at all.
no, or that crap. Like what was that? The thing the thing with Mabel, or what was it? Not monastery. Jesus Christ.
Yes, the
The thing with
Ministry
like
of Darkness.
ministry. Thank you. Like that stuff was so stupid. Like I don't think I was even watching wrestling during that time. That's how lame that stuff was.
That's
I mean,
probably better than the biker gimmick, but yeah.
but but at least that was more, I think, in tune with Mortician Undertaker, I guess. Um, at least that, like I said, felt more gimmick related. But the whole biker type, like the whole Sons of Anarchy Undertaker, no, that wasn't him. So hat, long jacket, eyes rolling back in the head, man. That was my Undertaker, dude. Like this whole bike, nah, man. That just felt weird. So
Hmm. We're just old. We just want the purple glove Undertaker.
Smash Weight. Corey, I don't know if I mean, I think I've tuned into Smash Ventura a few times, but I don't watch him on a regular enough basis to even reach out to him, to even feel comfortable enough to reach out to him to see if he would even be interested.
To who?
Smash Ventura. Would Bendham style be worth it? I don't think so. And I've never been a fan of Bendham's
No one really is,
or
huh?
yeah, I don't know about any of the 4-inch styles, whether they're Bendham's or the LJN Bendies or any Bendies really, like the Just Toys Bendham's, whether they WCW Just Toys Bendham's or if they were like the WWE Bendham's from like the mid 90s, any or like your major wrestling fair podcast Bendham's, any of that type of stuff. I mean, I don't know, they're just not my favorite type of style.
No one likes Bendham's. You know, when I was a little kid, though, we had LGN, so like Bendham's didn't even mattered, you know. But looking back, I can see as a kid how the LGNs, the LGN bendies or whatever they were called would have been fun to play with because you can pose
Yeah.
them and lock them up and all that, you know. But as a kid, LGNs were so great they didn't matter.
Mhm.
The ring was awesome, and I could see how they might be fun. But you know what? I was a kid, and I had both, and the little ones they weren't really fun. That they got such a great ring, but yeah. And then I don't even know who made the Bendhams in the '90s, but they were all bulky. They didn't even bend, and yeah, and bendies aren't cool. No bendies are cool, whether it's wrestlers or other ones. Bendies are never cool. I've seen some channels where they like bendies and they got like Roger Rabbit bendies and this and that bendies and they're almost cool when someone's into them like that and they got a bunch of them. But yeah, bendies are never cool. When you're a kid, your bendy toy wasn't cool.
You know what I find fascinating? I was still watching wrestling, late into the 90s, 97, 98. But and I was pretty heavy, a pretty heavy fan of wrestling into the late 90s. And I do not remember a single wrestling action figure line that was coming out in the 90s outside of Hasbro. And because Galoob and Hasbro is what we had as kids, but like once the Series 4 figures, Undertaker, British Bulldog, Bret Hart, that was it. That's the last of the Hasbros that we had as kids. I don't remember ever seeing any other additional Hasbros coming out past those figures. I don't remember seeing Bendham's. I don't remember seeing Jack Specific or any of these other lines coming out in the 90s. I guess because at that point, Power Rangers was my obsession as a toy collector, as a fan. So, and even as a kid, I collected Power Rangers, but I never played with Power Ranger toys. So go figure. Like I was a massive Power Ranger fan, and I collected all the toys, but I never actually played with them. So they were just there. But I never saw wrestling toys when I was a kid, past Hasbro.
When I was a
And
kid, LGNs were so awesome, man, and those bendies didn't matter, and then the AW Remcos. Where I lived, that didn't come on TV very much, and it wasn't as cool as LGN. So like, I just stuck with LGNs because like my parents weren't going to buy me. Well, I mean, maybe they would, but I'd rather get more LGNs than this side collection of AWA, you know. And
yeah,
then the Hasbro's came out, and it broke my heart because LGNs were dead and it was Hasbro's. But I still could switch to Hasbro's, just not as good as LGN's. You know, it was nice getting a decent Jake the Snake, and it was nice getting both Demolitions when they first came out and all that. You know,
yeah.
but it wasn't the same. And then Hasbro's died, and then there was nothing forever. And then by this time, I was like an adult. You mean? But then the WWF Bendies came out, and I was pretty excited, and I started buying those. I was just excited because it was like years of no wrestling action figures, and now we got some. They were Bendies, but at least we got some, you know.
Mm.
And then
And
they
that came out
died
in 95.
in
Yeah,
the
so the
'90s.
Just Toys Benhams were what, 95 until 2001, and then what, Jack's Pacific 96, I think. And I'm just learning this stuff out as a collector later on. Like I didn't know that stuff came out way back when.
Yeah, and then
Like,
when the Bendies died off, and those, I just remember the Bone Crunchers being like the first, and
yeah,
I started buying those right away because it was like, oh, here's my chance to start from ground one and get every single one. And I started to do that, but then they just weren't good, man, and I gave it up after a while.
yeah, they look terrible. I mean, I like them on card, but I mean, I feel that way about a lot of things on card.
Yeah, I consider myself a Hasbro guy now, and that's what I like better and shit. But and I never thought I'd say that because LGNs were the best, you know. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so then when the retros came out, I was all poor back then. I'm always poor. But when those retros came out, I was at the grocery store, and I was like, oh, look at these retros, they're like Hasbros and stuff. And then I had a bunch of my shopping cart, and I had Roman noodles and peanut butter and stuff like that because I was gonna buy these retros instead of buying food, you know. And then I was like,
Yeah,
man, it's time to do the responsible thing, and I put the retros back on the shelf, and I got food that day. And then a couple years later, I saw like the price is going up, and I was like, man, I wish I would have got those because I got a few of them. I just didn't get them all, you know. I got like
yeah.
Mankind was whoever I liked, and then I was like, man, I should have got those that day. I had them in my cart and blah blah blah, you know. And then I got some money going, so then I bought all the retros, and then I bought the retros, and I started buying Hasbro's again. And then, so that's where I'm at now, and that's why I'm collecting what I collect. You know,
That's what's
now
up
there's
right
so
there.
many companies you can't even fucking keep up.
Yeah, and if I could go back, I wouldn't be buying from all these like newer companies. Um, Too many figures, just too expensive, but
It's
crazy.
crazy. You know, I was looking last night on whatever I was looking at, and I saw that like the new Mattel LGN Hulk Hogan. Like I saw for 50 and 60 and 80. I'm like, damn, that's a lot. And then when that's what I was thinking, well, you're a fucking $100 uh, price point. Like, well, everyone's buying these other ones for all kinds of money anyway, so it's not like you're fucking that outrageous at all, you know?
No, I think it's gonna be. I think $100 for what I'm asking is going to be a fair market value,
Yeah, it's
especially.
what things are anyway. I'm a retro guy, man, and I like Zombies Particular the best, you know. But fuck, I'm paying $60 for a goddamn little plastic fucking whatever, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, when you look at a lot of these other companies that are charging $50, $60, $70 for $70 for a diesel, 4-inch piece of, well, it's not plastic, and they use like resin or something because
Whatever,
they're
man.
hard
Yeah,
figures. But
that's what I say. $60 for a little plastic man. What the fuck's wrong with you? You
so
know?
I mean, so 100. If I charge $100 for an 8-inch rubber, and it's not rubber, it's like PVC or something. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna be exactly like the LJNs. I was looking at a Facebook post that somebody put up a few
Yeah,
days
but we
ago.
all come on rubber. See, you're moving up in the world, man. You know the little makeup, like, but you
Yeah.
know us laymen just call it rubber, and we'll never know.
Well, I mean, we gotta be specific because, like, somebody posted on Facebook a few days ago, one of Ahmad's Latuni figures with the Macho Man with the white trunks, and
uh,
you know how somebody from Mattel, somebody posted the Logan Paul Mattel figure where they broke it in half, and then you kind of show the inside the
yeah,
Mattel figure, and then like
yeah.
the insert. Well, somebody showed the Latuni Macho Man broken in half, and it's like, yeah, I just got this off package and it's split in half. I'm like, I mean, that's like 1 in a million type of deal right there. Throw some super glue on
Uh,
that bit, slip it back on, you're good.
uh,
So, but I see that, and as a new seller, I mean, obviously I'm worried that something like that could happen, because I mean, it's not. I assume it's not going to be one singular piece like LJN, one single clump of rubber. I mean, that's exactly what I want is one single clump of rubber. But I
Uh,
talked to the factory; they don't do that. They don't make one rubber piece. They have PVC, and you got to get the degrees of softness. Ahmad, he says he uses 70 degrees of softness, and that's why you get that that flexibility. So
mhm.
I'm trying to use the exact same kind of flexibility that he uses. So what if somebody takes their figure out package and bam, it breaks? I'm like, man, I don't need that, right? That's gonna be horrible because I'm gonna do the right thing. If somebody gets a broken package and they want a refund, I'm gonna refund them because I'm gonna have them send it back to me, obviously, so I can refund them or send them out a replacement or something. But because I want to do the right thing by them, but or hey, can you super glue this bitch together? But I'm not gonna say that to them. I'm like, hey,
Uh,
send it back to me. I'll ship out a new one for you. But that's I don't want that. That's gonna make me nervous seeing it break like that.
like you said though, with him, that was like one of how many and stuff, and things are gonna happen. Hopefully nothing too bad happens. But just like the first figures, it was all, oh God, it's coming. This is rad, and then something happened.
Yep. So, Corey, you're asking about the three retros. Mattel Creations. I don't think they've stopped with the retro line. Now, Ringside Collectibles, they do have their own exclusive figures. Now, they have like 4 packs, of like tag team sets and one. What's up, baby?
Missed you.
Oh, hi. You want to come over here and say hi to the people?
No.
What's that in your hand?
Wrapping paper.
You need wrapping paper?
I'm gonna do my stretches.
Okay, cool. Down here next to me?
Yeah.
Cool. My wife came down here to say hi to the people.
Okay.
Hi.
We were talking about building a figure of you.
No.
I told her I told them that we were going to build a figure of you using that scary what was it what did I say?
Evil
Oh, that clown.
clown.
That evil clown, yeah.
No.
She's like, "No." What was I talking about? Oh, retros. Yeah, so Ringside Collectibles, they have their own exclusive with Mattel, so they didn't discontinue Mattel Creations. They still got their own releases. It's just that Ringside has their own exclusives as well. Hey, Diorama, what's up, bud?
I am CJ Diorama.
Yeah, he's up in here as well.
Oh, I see him now.
Irish, what's going on, bud? Oh, man. Seriously, man, Paul Bear died?
He died a
That's
long
some
time
bullshit.
ago.
Man, Bump Shadow says put RIP Paul Bear in here. Man, it makes it sound like he just died. Man, Bump Shadows, don't make me feel bad. Damn. Should have stuck around with Taker during the biker gimmick. He could have ran
Yeah,
so
that's
far.
bad.
Oh, excuse me. Wasn't a Bendum guy myself, but yeah, I see you can't find major bendies pretty cheap.
They made a cool major bendy, made a cool little ring for their bendies and all that.
Who did?
Major bendies for their
Did
bendy
they?
ring. They made a ring with the where you could put figures inside on the bottom and all this.
Oh, did they?
And then they
It's
tracked down the original mold for Dink, and I think they made Dink with the original mold. They did a good
that's awesome.
job. They made Makihito. I bought her.
Yeah, original. Excuse me. So original San Francisco had WCW and then ECW, I believe. Original San Francisco. So Just Toys, Bendums. Yeah, Just Toys, Bendums, or what were they called? Yeah, they're called Bendums. And then obviously Galoob, and then original San Francisco toy makers, and I don't know if I have the smaller figures. Do I have any of the smaller ones? I'm looking. So, thank you. Like once once original San Francisco got into like these size figures, like I don't really collect these. I have a few of them, but I don't really collect
Where
this
are
stuff.
those?
I think these were made by Toy Biz.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of those. They weren't very good.
So original San Francisco, because original San Francisco had all the 7-inch LJN style figures, right? But once they moved to like the 4-inch figures, and I think they changed it from original San Francisco to Toy Biz. I'm like, obviously, I didn't know about this as a kid. I just found about this stuff, a few years ago when I started collecting, and I was happy to collect original San Francisco. They were LJN-ish type figures, and I was loving the line. But when it comes to like those little smaller, I'm like, man, those things are horrible. And people on eBay, they're always asking like crazy prices. This stuff on card is like $30 for like a little small 2-pack or something. And I'm like, no. $10 shipping or something. I'm like, ridiculous. $45 for that. I'm like, no, it's not that valuable. So that's why I just didn't get into collecting all that. Otherwise, I would have collected the entire line, back in like 22, 23. But I just didn't want to finish it because it just wasn't worth it, in my opinion.
Minnie showed up. I promised Minnie I'm gonna send him a free figure when they come out.
Den, hey, what's going on, Den? I don't know what you're saying here. Don't recognize the language. It looks like it could be from, I don't know. I don't recognize that language.
I saw that earlier. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Could be like Vietnam or something, maybe. But I'm just speculating. Don't trust this man. He is a liar. Hey, Den, I don't know which man you're referring to, bud.
I think those guys were talking to themselves.
Who, Den and William?
I gotta take the dog outside. Oh,
Hey, what's up, Minnie? William, you have a good day, guys. Didn't mind interfere with you. I'm an NWO wrestler, WCW fan. Are you? You have a good. Hey, William. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Open this whole time. It's supposed to be all windy and power's supposed to go out around here.
One of my wrestling. Oh, that's pretty freaking awesome, man. William, I have an eBay Mercari, but don't really sell too much. I mean, I always put stuff up for auction, up for sale, but like, week after week, the stuff just relist. Like I said, stuff doesn't really sell too well, unfortunately. Let's see, Lauren Lawson. I guess that's interesting.
What's that?
The bear attack comment.
Oh. Cocaine Bear, did you watch that movie?
What?
Cocaine Bear, did you watch that movie?
No, but that one seems crazy as hell, though.
It was all right. You remember it, right, when it came out?
I mean, I tried to get my wife to watch that like way back when, but She had like no interest in it. I mean, what happened? Like somebody dropped like cocaine from like an airplane or something, and
Yeah, and the bear got into it. A big old rampage. It's a fun
I
little
mean,
movie, though.
that always seems like it would be fun as heck. What was that movie? Was it Uncle Buck or something where John Candy has to rescue a couple kids from a darn bear in a hole or
Yeah,
something?
it wasn't Uncle Buck. It was, I can't remember what it was called, but I was talking about, I forgot about that. Yeah, and then they shoot it with the shotgun.
Mm. Like I remember watching that movie when I was like super young, but I can't remember what the heck it was.
I can't remember what it's called, The Great Outdoors or something like that. I forgot about that movie. Yeah, when I was a kid, that was on Showtime or whatever all the time.
Yeah. I think I finally made it back to the bottom again. Outstanding. Oh, so Bum was telling me that I need to reach out to Mick Foley and ask him about joining Maniac Riot Wrestling. I'm like, how freaking awesome would that be? But at the same time, I would also feel like a vulture if I did
Oh,
that.
yeah, now that he's not with the WWE no more and shit.
I mean, I
Mick
think he said
Foley.
that his Legends deal ends in like in June.
Yeah.
I mean, I could like stop being so respectful and be like everyone else and jump on it immediately once I hear that and be like,
He'd
hey
want
man, this
he'd
is who
want
I am.
$300,000.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm out of the Now, question is, you sign him for $300,000. How much for how long and how many figures could you actually sell of his?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how valuable Mick Foley's name is anymore nowadays.
Like when I hear like you sign a wrestler or manager, whoever he is you're signing, like I always thought it was like, hey, you could create an action figure of me and I get 10% of the sales or something. I sell 100 figures at $100 and I get $10 of every sale you make or something, something like that. Or hey, I made 70 sales in January and I made, let's say $100, 70 sales, $7,000. You get $700 from those sales, or something to that effect, or whatever. Not, hey, you got to pay me, you got to sign me, and you got to pay me a $5,000 signing bonus or something. I mean, that's someone who's just starting off. That's not possible. So
I say just get the good indie guys that would do it for free, and they'll get their own little action figures that they can sell them at the booth, and they'll sell units and make money, and we'll all help each other out.
yeah, that's why I'm like really leaning towards your recommendation, because you really can't go for the big name guys because there's just no way possible to.
You gotta pick it, and then I don't know. You know what? I like Danhausen. Look how big Danhausen is now. I remember seeing Danhausen when a bunch of people didn't even know him and all that. I mean, I got a cameo of him one time, and it was super cheap because he was just barely like starting to get recognized. So you get somebody like that, and then they take off. Boom, it'd be good.
And I haven't heard of Danhausen until I started collecting. And I think a lot of my collections, I didn't even hear of a lot of these wrestlers until I started collecting. And I had to start learning about a lot of these characters through collecting and watching tapes and reading about people and stuff. So obviously I've learned a whole lot because I've had to learn and become more knowledgeable about people. But
I don't want to throw all these names out because I don't want to step over my boundaries and stuff. But I mean, all these other people are mentioning these normal ass YouTubers that are saying, "Who wants a skinny guy in a shirt?" I know this guy, and I haven't been watching very much because I work at night and all that. But there's this dude, the American Luchador. He's got tons of followers on Twitter and shit like that. He's a big fat guy with the American mask and all that. I mean, he's cool as hell, dude. When I first started watching him, he sent me a box of all his merchandise. He has his own merchandise shit going on. He has shit going on. He's the American Luchador. You can see him on Facebook doing like several funny things. He's a toy collector. There's this big old toy. This guy's good. Here's another reason why he's good. There's this big old like a Comic Con type thing called Toy Hio. You've probably seen it. Zack Ryder's been on this shit before. Mick Foley's been on there. He's got a little thing where he's standing with Mick Foley, and Mick Foley is all, "Well, I'm here with my favorite wrestler, the American Luchador." But American Luchador has followers. He's a cool fucking dude. He does shit at Toy Hio. He all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? And he's a toy addict and shit. He's his little videos when he goes live, he don't do as much, but he's cool, man. He's got his ring that he punches people with. He calls it the Commie Kisser, and he does some shit at the mall a couple times where he fucking got paid to hit people with a kendo stick and shit. Maybe the American Luchador is a guy that we need. He has his own shit going, but he'd probably be fucking blessed to get an LGN because he loves LGN too. You know what I mean?
that's what's up right there. Heck yeah.
Watch American Luchador's channel, man. He's got all kinds of toys and shit. He's all in the thing. Like I said, he sells shit all the time. He's a big part of Toy Hio and shit. Fucking he's a cool dude, man. I'm gonna be right back. I got tons of American Luchador. He sent me cool ass shit. Well, I'm not gonna grab it, man. I was gonna send you this cap that he sent me that says American Luchador, but yeah, like one time he sent me a cap and some stickers and some coasters and some magnets and a baseball card of the American Luchador. He'd be great to have, man. I haven't talked to him lately because we just work different times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said too, I think he would be he'd probably be happy to fucking be part of this. But then at the same time, who knows? Because he's got money, he's got his own shit going. But still, though. But let's say he was down. He would make a great fucking figure. He'd be selling those fucking figures at his fucking things and all that kind of stuff, you know?
And I think if Series 1 sells really well, I think a lot of people might be reaching out to us about possibly working with us to get something. So that'd be pretty awesome.
See, man, like, we gotta have cool people. We can't have just the skinny dude in the fucking t-shirt and jeans, man. We gotta have, Bum Shadows. He's got his patch, he's got his gloves, he's got his hoodies. He's fucking out there, he's doing stuff,
Right.
I don't know.
All right, Jason. It looks like you and I are both out of MRW. We got to pack up our stuff.
You got your devil, you got your soldier. To me, man, you need to make that devil where he wrestles and shit, but then it's Major Riot Wrestling. He's Damian Riot. He's the boss of this shit. It's your fucking company. You're fucking Damian Riot. Push that fucking gimmick on Damian Riot. And then later when you get the soldier figure, I mean, it's a different guy, but there's like the good guy and the bad guy. But the Damian Riot thing works. It's part of his fucking name. He's like the Vince McMahon of this shit. He's running the shit. He's the boss,
Absolutely.
We got Rick. Big shout out to fucking Rick.
Rick, hell yeah! Just noticed right now, Watty and BBA, the axis of chaotic good. Absolutely love that, man. Rick, thank you so much, buddy. Oh man, that is so cool.
Yeah, I
man.
remember when this Rick and Old Mustard first popped up, I sent Watty secret messages saying, "Well, these guys are cool, man, but watch out for them." But now that I've met Rick and his friends and shit, they're good people, man. And fucking, I like them.
Fly the L here says, "Oh yeah, Mick is a free agent. Offer him a Mick as Santa Claus figure.
Oh yeah, he wanted to be Santa Claus. You know, man, Mick Foley, dude, that was my favorite guy back in the Attitude Era, and even before that, ECW. Even before that, I remember when I was a little
Ooh.
fucking kid waiting for a Saturday night WCW TBS, whatever the fuck. Me and my uncle thinking, sitting there like, oh, I hope Cactus Jack is on there tonight. This guy's fucking awesome. And Mankind Cactus Jack, the wrestler in the ring is an awesome dude. But since he's quit wrestling, man, his little politic bullshit and all that, he fucking sucks in real life. I never thought I would say that, dude, because I love Mick Foley. I read all his books, man. I was all about Mick Foley and shit. But yeah, I don't agree with his politics and his fucking outlook on life. And I've read all his books. He's a smart dude and he studies history. I don't know what the fuck his problem is with all this shit. Don't get me started on these lizard fucking people.
Mm. Oh man, I just got through these comments here. Make sure I'm right back on track. Mankind figure with a rock coming out of his
We're all
nose.
supporting goddamn Biden. So is the Rock, so is the Mob, because they're all lizard people.
Man, I actually thought when the wife came down here that was gonna come to chill with us and then kind of enjoy the show. I'm like, I guess she just needed an open space so that she can enjoy or kind of do her little physical therapy or physical training or whatever. I'm like, you know what? I got 2 of these suckers. Just kind of looking at this, I'm like, why do I got 2 of these boxes? I bought a second one of those games, and I have those upstairs. I didn't even realize I got 2 of those cartridges.
That's pretty crazy buying 2 of that NAS tag team wrestling shit that sucks balls. Hey, you got that Wrestle Arcade? You got the WrestleFest arcade thing, right?
Yeah.
That game right there is on it, ain't it? The tag team wrestling? A different version?
I don't think so.
You haven't played it all times or what?
No, the only ones I played is Superstars and actual WrestleFest.
Yeah. And then there's only one more. That's that tag team one. I'm sure there ain't no other ones besides those 3.
I think it's just those 2, and then there's like 3 other video games, but like I don't think there's any other wrestling game.
Oh really? I thought tag team was on there. And it's called something else, and it might be a little different because it's like the Japanese arcade version of that. But maybe I'm wrong. Man, you know what? Yeah, that WrestleFest thing is cool and everything new, but with the missing guys, that just ruined it all for me.
Yeah, I mean, I thought when I bought the arcade game, like I was gonna be down here, like playing that darn thing for like an hour every single day. I've played it maybe a few times since I've had it, and I'm like, did I just waste $500 buying that thing?
Why, it's not fun or what?
I mean, it's okay. It's not too bad. It's just I just thought I'd be playing it a whole lot more. Maybe because I thought my wife would join me and we'd enjoy the hell out of it. But it's just more fun to be playing it by yourself. Like if I actually had a person to play with, it'd be a whole lot more enjoyable.
You don't care about playing it at all?
It's enjoyable. It's just maybe I would enjoy it more if I was a kid. Like back at Pizza Hut in the 1990s or something.
Your wife, it ain't that fun to her at all, or what?
No, she has no interest. It's like watching a movie. Yeah. Like I might have a movie I would like to watch, but if I'm watching it by myself, I'm like, nah, I could care less. But if I sat down and watched it with my wife, it would be a different story. So it's if you have an experience and you have somebody to have that experience with, it's fun. But if you're doing something by yourself, it's like you go out to dinner. Do you want to go out to dinner, eat by yourself? No. But if you go out to dinner with somebody else, it's a different story, right? So, or if you go out to a movie theater, do you go out to a movie theater by yourself or do you go out with somebody? It doesn't matter who you're with. It could be with a friend, relative. If you're by yourself, it just doesn't have the same effect. So,
it's nice to have the cabinet in your house to look pretty and all that, but nowadays they got all these emulators that are so cheap. They got these little controllers you can hook up to the TV with like every system, every game for like $30, man. I'm gonna get one of those and get my WrestleFest fixed, but because I mean, yeah, it's nice to have the cabinet in your thing, but if you just want to play it, then I'd rather get the emulator with all the guys and the WWF logo and all that. You know, I hate that
Right.
they changed the logo and they took guys out. Not even cool. Now that I got my own house, I had some of those arcade machines before, and that's when my old dog got sick. I sold them all and shit. But then I got my own house. I'll be here forever. I'd like to get some of those arcade games. I'd get Mortal Kombat, but
Right.
I'd like to get like 2, 3, 4 of them. You know.
Right. Hey, William, you have a good day, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, William. He's probably long gone, but
Yeah.
he wrote a bunch of shit, and it was nice. It was nice of him to stop by. I mean, we never got around to the comments, but he wrote a lot about Kamala. I love Kamala myself.
Nacho Libre, which was an absolutely horrible freaking movie. Oh my god! Like my freaking wife punished me by making me watch that horse shit. When did that movie come out? Like 2007 or some horse crap. Like I remember being back in the army, and I think we went to like Suncoast and bought that junk, and we came back and like literally, I think we both fell asleep during that movie. You know, a freaking movie is horrible when both you and your wife at like 22 years old both fall asleep in the middle of the freaking afternoon or middle evening, whatever, to a freaking movie. Like literally, it's that damn bad. To this day, I still don't know what the hell Nacho Libre was about. Yeah, I know it's some
It's
kind of
not
Mexican, wrestling movie or whatever. But Jack Black was terrible in that movie. The movie itself was horrible, but like I didn't never finished it. Like it was that bad. Oh
It's not my
god.
favorite, but I don't think it's as bad as you're saying.
Jesus. I mean, it's like right up there with Napoleon Dynamite for being one of the worst movies ever constructed.
Yeah, I think Napoleon Dynamite is all right too.
Oh god. Jesus. You want to talk about god awful movies ever written? Jesus. People talk about Mariah Carey's Glitter for being one of the worst movies ever constructed. I don't get it. Like Glitter, people will say is like the worst movie ever made, but then they'll talk about Moulin Rouge. And Moulin Rouge won like 10 million Academy Awards or whatever. And I'm like, it's the exact same movie.
Well, those two movies aren't even on my radar.
It's funny because it's like the exact same storyline. And Moulin Rouge won like all these awards and stuff, and Glitter is cast as like the worst movie ever constructed. I'm like, it's the same story. I'm like, whatever, but okay.
Like I always say, there's lizard people everywhere. No, those goddamn movies you're talking about, I even give a look at that.
But I actually liked Glitter when I first saw that movie way back when. Moulin Rouge was it had some good songs, but overall was a snooze fest for the most part.
Maybe fucking Christina Applegate dressed up in her little sexy outfit for the music video to that was about the only good thing that ever came out of that.
Christina Aguilera?
Yeah, her and like Pink and I don't know, a couple others, they did a collab for that song for that movie.
Christina Aguilera, Pink, and who was it, Maya? I've never seen Nacho Libre myself. Don't do it. Oh my god.
It ain't that bad at all. It's not as bad as he says, guys.
Oh my god. Don't listen to him.
It's not one of my favorites. Nothing. One thing I like about man is one of my favorite wrestlers, the Human Tornado. The Human Tornado and Pro Wrestling Girl. He's a badass fucking dude, and I don't know if he was in the movie or he helped do some match stunts and all that, but he got paid out of it, so that makes me happy.
Ever seen a
film? I've never seen that. I haven't seen that, and I don't want to either. I know about it. I don't know how bad it really is, but I'm getting old, and I don't want to see that fucking Siberian film type shit.
Man, when I was in Afghanistan, there was a lot of movies like you when you're on deployment, you go into like Pirate Bay, right? And you could download movies, TV shows, whatever, for free. and you don't have to worry about downloading, pirated movies because you're overseas and who cares about all that stuff, right? In the States, you can't do that because FBI and all that. But uh, when you're Iraq, Afghanistan, whatever, it's like doesn't apply. And there's like a list of movies like don't watch. It'll F with your mind. It'll literally screw your life up, turn your life upside down type of stuff. And Serbian Film is one of those movies that they always talk about. So I tried downloading Serbian Film one day and tried watching it, and I don't know what the heck it was. Like there was no volume to the movie, so you really couldn't watch it. So I just kind of like fast forward to the movie, and so I didn't really watch the movie because like I said, there's no volume. I had to fast forward to it, but I got enough of a I watched enough of the movie to kind of understand what the hell happened, and yeah, let's just say I understood enough of what happened to say that it was enough of a mind f to say that it's not something that you would ever recommend to anybody.
I might know what it is. I might not know what it is. There's a few movies out there like that. You know what I mean? It's just that's one of the ones where it's just rape, torture, kill, like from start to finish.
I mean, I like this type of movie. Like I like Saw, like I like Hostel, and I like those type of brutal movies. Everything. I like good horror movies. I like Terrifier, but there's something different about fictional horror brutality movies. But something like that, that's something different because that's something that's possible, and that's something that's could be realistic.
Well,
Um,
like I said, I'm getting older where I want like a little bit of plot to go with my gore. And I can't remember what I was going to say.
I mean that, like I said, there was, from what I gathered, is this dude was like some kind of porn star or something, and he ended up raping a kid, and that kid was his son or something, and he didn't realize the kid he was raping was his son. Not until after he finished or something. Like it was like when I said it was a total mind f. It like I only caught like a few minutes of the scene like that was supposed to be so detrimental, so screw with your head. Like you don't even have kids, and it's a type of thing that messes with you so badly. Like why the hell did you? Why did I watch this crap? So I mean, there's other movies on that list. Like, don't watch this. You will never be right in the head ever again. Type of movies. One of those movies were what was it called? Damn, it was actually a really good movie. But it was another brutal movie. It was a type of movie where they capture a girl, they beat her to where she basically breaks down to a point where she gives up and oh man, what the hell's the movie called? Because she actually she's tortured. She breaks free and then she comes back years later, finds her kidnappers and takes them out. But then she's recaptured by another group, beaten down to where she's like complete gives up and transcends time or something. Like I can't do it justice. I can't give like I can't do it justice in the description. The hell was the title of the movie?
We
Now,
got old Must in the house, and he's all shedding the fucking
Martyrs.
artistic
Thank
light or
you.
something on this about the rape of Siberia, of Serbia, whatever the fuck.
Rick and Mustard Martyrs. Yes, thank you for telling me. And yes, the original movie was a whole lot better. Um, if you watch the remake of the American version, it was a good movie, but it wasn't nowhere comparable to the foreign movie. The foreign original was so much better. Even like the movie Brothers, if you watch the original foreign version of Brothers, so much better than the American remake.
Oh, Old Mustard is Found. Did you watch that? Found? Yeah. That's a good little movie, huh? And then they got the Headless is like the spin-off of that shit. Actually, that Watty watched that Headless and didn't like it. And then there's Mars and all that. And you know what? You guys are all making me feel like a pussy because I know those movies, but I don't know what's what. But is what I do because I'm a pussy is I fucking find on YouTube a channel that's talking about the most disgusting movies, and that way I see like the clips that aren't too much to fucking take, and then I learn about it. I know what it is, but I don't have to actually watch it. And I mean, I've seen all this stuff too. You mean? But yeah, I don't know. I don't have much time, and I'd rather just not fucking see it. But if I went to your house and it was on, I'd totally be like, all watching it, you know? And then I think it was Rick up there writing about my P.O. box and all that stuff. What, you can give me a Fire Stick and brick my Xbox? No, I'm just kidding. But I don't really... I mean, you don't have to send me shit. I don't know if a Fire Stick is all expensive. I've never even had a Fire Stick. That's just some shit you plug on your TV, and you guys probably can have some sick shit on there or something. But I don't really need all that, man. That I'm more interested in the other gift you guys were talking about. Because Walnut said something. I don't know if she was serious or not, but I don't have a P.O. box, man. I'll send goddamn Walnut Witch my real address and shit, and fucking yeah, I trust you guys and shit. I'll just send you my real address, and then you guys get my email from Walnut, and you guys fucking you guys email, so I have you guys' email too and shit, and that way we all have each other's emails. Walnut, which told me to go on Discord for that channel that I probably don't want to say on here, but I've had a Discord before. And I couldn't really get my Discord to work. I mean, I could try it again someday and shit, but that's why you haven't seen me on Discord, and I'll give Walnut my information, and then we'll all get together on whatever. I know that was Cyrax. That's why I said, "What are you gonna fucking brick my Xbox?" All right, man. I haven't talked to these guys while they're here. Sorry.
He's asking if you were a wrestler. William was asking.
Yeah, I'm a wrestler. You want a wrestler or what?
That's messed up.
Extremely uncircumcised vibes. Okay.
So what was found? I mean, because I don't think I've seen that before.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah. I want that Slim Jim container. Fuck yeah.
Where we got that at? This is good. OG Macho Man Slim Jim. Heck yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. You know what? You know how you can just rob shit nowadays, and the cops and the people don't even stop you? Like, that's the new laws. Don't stop them. You know what I mean? They had a Slim Jim at the convenience store down the street, and I was like, one of those Randy Savage Slim Jim containers. I was like, well, I mean, I could just go in there and mad dog them and grab that and walk out, and all they're going to do is tell me to stop. Nothing happens in this world no more, you know? And then it's like an after gas station. There's another one down the street that I always go to, another one I don't go to very much. And I was telling the other guys, I was, oh, yeah, they got that Macho Man Slim Jim. I should just take it. And they're like, yeah, you should. Fucking nothing will happen. But I didn't do it. I didn't do that for real.
I'm going to fill it Slim Jims and send it to you.
Well, fuck yeah, I'll eat those goddamn Slim Jims. You know it. Oh, yeah.
That is what's up right there.
Yeah, and you know what? I wish you would have told me because it would have been a really fucking neat surprise. But oh yeah, but yeah, if I got that box and opened it up and there would have been a Macho Man Slim Jim, I would have fucking done a fucking backflip.
You know what I'm looking at over here? You know what's going to be coming later on in Series 3, Series 4? It's going to be part of the Bone Breaking Action Army. The assassin. I think we gotta get the assassin coming for part of, or no, that's not the assassin, or is it? I don't remember. Which one of these is the assassin? I think this
Dude,
is
we
the
gotta get the
assassin.
goddamn American Luchador. And besides the American Luchador, I can't find my T-shirt. But I don't talk to this dude no more. But I told you about the Nice Guy Andy podcast before, and my
How about this?
and my homie Fandito. He has a mask on and shit. They have their show, man. They're involved in independent wrestling in Kentucky and shit. And Fandito would be a great figure. And that's another guy that he wouldn't sell as much stuff as American Luchador would, but he would sell some stuff. They would promote the shit out of Major Riot Wrestling, and it would be a good thing, you know? And like I said, I haven't even mentioned these names because I've mentioned enough bullshit, but if all these other people can mention fucking the white skinny dude with a T-shirt, then I can throw out my guys with personalities and that are doing shit, you know?
Hell yeah, absolutely, man. Shoot.
That's all the way down the road, but man, I'm telling you, American Luchador and Fandito are way better than just this motherfucker. They got their channels and stuff too, but it's way better than this normal ass dude with the fucking channel. You know. First, we gotta sell this shit that we're gonna sell. Like I said, that's a lot of pressure on me, man. What? None of these are gonna sell, and everybody's gonna fucking hate Bone Breaker. Fucking, your wife's gonna come shoot me. I fucking all your money's pissing away on Bone Breaker's punk ass. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. If Bone Breaker can sell, the devil can sell, and then you know all this other stuff in the future. You know.
Hey, Rick, absolutely, man. I'll check out your show, man. Absolutely. In fact, I think BBA probably sends me links to your show every now and then too.
Where's Rick going? Gonna do
He's
his own
headed out.
podcast right now or what?
He's headed out for the night.
All right. Oh yeah. His show. He's talking about. I know his show. Yeah, I've sent Watty the link to that show, so that way Watty knows what a piece of shit that Poto is. And I sent him that because Mustard and Rick are on here fucking trying to talk you into doing things that you shouldn't do. And then at the same time, I send him your fucking videos to prove that it's not a good idea. So I don't even know what the fuck's going on there. That's pretty weird.
So
anyway,
so I think one of the last things, man. I think Tom Veg is like the last. It's probably like the last boat I'm in right now. He's overpriced though, and I think that's the last thing I want to bring up for this video before we do like cut out for the night, because going through the customers that did our last couple figures, he basically said that he won't do the figure that I want, the soldier figure that I want to design. He basically said he won't sculpt the figure as I want it to be designed. So he basically is going to design the figure the way he wants it, or that's it. So Tom Veg says he could design the figure exactly to my liking, but he's, like I said, he's super expensive. But I don't know if I absolutely want to go that route. He's in Croatia, so it's probably going to take a few months to even get a figure back from him. Question is, do I even need a figure from him? In all honesty, all I need is that 3D file. Something I can send to the factory, and that's it. The figure itself, hey guys, this is the figure. Bam, this is what it looks like. Just to show on
what
live
is that
stream.
figure?
Repo Man. Jack specific.
Okay. I didn't know it was Jack.
Yeah, it's just something that's sitting right here on the shelf over here. Yeah. So that's basically all it is. It's just to have a physical figure in hand. It's just something to show the viewers of what the figure is going to look like ahead of time. But do I actually need a physical figure? Not really. I mean, I got 2 of these prototypes pre-prototypes, whatever. I really don't need that. Once I have the actual figure in hand, that's what counts, what matters. So, I mean, $350 for a figure, STL file, the works, or if I could pay $50, let's say. I don't know how much he charges just for the actual file itself, but let's say it takes an hour for him to create an STL file, design it, and bam, that's all it takes. I'd rather just go that route. But he says he's working on a lot of customs, and he won't get to my soldier figure until January. So there's still time. I probably won't pay for the mold at the factory for the devil figure until probably February. And the last time I talked to the factory, I gave them a thumbs up to proceed with your production of your BBA figure. But when I talked to AJ today, he made a good point. Are they going to send me the sample? And I'm like, you know what? That's good. You're right. They're supposed to send me a sample in the mail that I'm supposed to hold in my hand and actually physically look at, touch, feel, make sure that everything is good, and that I'm supposed to be able to give them a thumbs up and tell them to proceed. I just looked at the figure that they made and gave them a thumbs up that, hey, that looks good. Now, does that mean that they're proceeding and creating the production of those figures, or does that mean that they're just moving on and proceeding to make the next sample and that's the sample that they're going to send to me in the mail? I got to reach out to my guy in China and ask him if, what's the next step at this point. So at this point, they're probably at work right now. So they're probably like 13 hours ahead of us. Yeah, they're at work right now. So once we get off the live stream, I'll actually send them a message and see if I'm still getting that sample in the mail, because I do want something to actually physically hold in my hand to see what it's gonna feel and look and hold to what it's actually gonna feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get that, I'll mail that to you as well, so you can have that for yourself.
Oh, that'd be fucking sweet. That's the paint job and everything too, or what?
No, it'll probably just be the unpainted version. But at least that way you'll have it for yourself, and you'll have the unpainted prototype. So that'll be pretty cool for your collection.
Oh yeah, well. What time is it over there in your world?
But on here for an hour 47 minutes, so it's probably like 8:47.
Yeah. You're a big. You're 2 hours ahead of me. That's a lot.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, what's going on, bud? Now you're good, bud.
I know there's been a time or two where you messaged me like early in the morning and shit, but it's because over there in your world you're 2 hours ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'm looking at my live, and it's counting down to an hour 47 minutes. So it's only a matter of time before this clock resets to like 0.
Uh-huh.
Like every time that me and Fly the L are like doing a live stream, and once we get to like an hour 45 minutes, it does something where it goes black and it like resets to like 0. So
I've been there with you before when it's happened, and when on the lives and shit, I'm usually at work, so I check in on my cigarette breaks, and then I usually come home and like watch the majority of it.
yeah, so I'm staring at this timer because I'm just waiting for it to like go back to 0 again.
Uh-huh. Well, it's about time to call this one, huh? I'll stick on in another 10 minutes if you want. I was thinking to myself that like 2 hours would be good,
Yeah. Yeah, but once we get about 2 hours, I'm calling it a day. That's usually what I try to keep this down to. It's about 1.5 to 2 hours.
Yeah, that's good. I can't remember all I gotta do, but I gotta go work tomorrow. I gotta clean the house, and I gotta do laundry. I gotta do a few things. I gotta go to the store before they close. I got some things to do. It sucks working 6 days a week, man.
Yeah, man, dude, shoot.
And
I've
this
been
week
trying.
sucks, man. All these holidays, it's just busy, busy, busy.
I've been trying to get back with Raytheon, and every time I get back on their darn website, like nobody, they have no job openings with Raytheon. Um, right now, and I'm supposed to be retired, but Raytheon is really the only company that I'm looking to get back on with, because I left Texas to work for Raytheon directly. That's why I moved to Kentucky, is to work for that particular company. Um, maybe I'd go back to Lockheed Martin. I work for Lockheed, obviously overseas, but I would work for Lockheed here in Kentucky if there was a position available. But otherwise, the only thing that would make me come out of retirement is to work for Raytheon, maybe with the job I had beforehand. Otherwise, I mean, being self-employed, that works for me.
See, dude, man, I forgot you're in Kentucky, man. But that's where that Bandito guy is in Kentucky. That's the
Mhm.
main place where that Leatherface dude I always tell you about to get him.
Yeah.
He's from Kentucky. One of his other nicknames is the Kentucky Killbilly. But yeah, if you hooked up with those guys have their Facebook podcasting that they do, and they got wrestlers on there, they got local comedians on there, they do all kinds of stuff. But I bet you're not even that far away from them, dude. And let's say this MRW is happening and stuff. You got a figure or two out there and stuff. They would be happy for you to go on their show and talk about major wrestling, man. It'd be a good thing, man.
Heck yeah, shoot. So Bum Shadow says a Christmas variant of you guys would be cool. I don't know, man. Like, I would love that, to like actually have like Halloween and Christmas variants or
Oh,
specialties.
Halloween's pretty cool.
But question is, do you guys, as buyers, now seriously, this is a serious question because I want to know from the fans. Would you, as buyers, would you guys be more interested in brand new molds? Which me personally, the answer is yes.
Yeah, but
But
to me, a brand new mold, why waste that on a Christmas version or whatever? And if you're gonna do a brand new mold, get a brand new fucking wrestler. And
yeah,
then if you want to do a variant, just use the same old mold and paint it fucking red and green. And here's your Christmas shit. Give me your money. You know?
yeah, and with something like that, I think with any repaint I do, because the mold's already been paid for and everything, I could understand possibly doing an abbreviated payment. So like if I do a BBA figure, let's say green mask, $100, great. And if I come back a year later, use that exact same mold, and come back with like a Santa Claus version, red, white BBA figure, maybe I could do a $60 to a $75 figure on that one. Maybe even a $50 figure on that one, because I'm not having to repay for a new mold on that. So maybe something like that would make sense, especially if I can at least make some kind of profit on that. Not doesn't have to be all the profit in the world, but if there's some profit to be made, that would make sense. Bone Breaker speaks for me. Ross is-
Yeah, I'm not sure who speaking. The variant thing, it clocked out and went back. You gotta get the most out of your mold and stuff. That's the way it is. Everybody else is doing it, whatever, you mean? But in a perfect world, it'd be nice to put out a few more before you went back to that guy and did that. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You mean business is business. And
yeah,
would all the people need to? I don't know about need to, but I mean, buy these, support this, appreciate this. Look, we're trying to do the posters. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do cool packaging. You know what I mean? And it's all from nothing. You know what I mean? And so we're trying to do all good. So support it, because fucking Watty's fucking heart's into it, and he's like trying to do justice. No pre-order, no bullshit. You know what I mean? Trying to do awesome as you can. So buy that variant and support this shit, if that makes sense.
heck yeah. Um, So I want to backtrack a little bit. I'm looking at Bum Shadow's question about the BBA mask. Kind of like the little comments I was making earlier about going crazy with the random paint schemes. If I were to like, let's say the BBA mask and
I got the green mask, and then this is my Christmas mask. With the
let's say we were
colors.
coming out. Yeah, let's say we were coming out with like 250 of these, right? Green masks. But then we came out with like 50 random purple masks. Like, how awesome would that be?
Yeah,
Or let's say
that's kind of cool.
Or let's say we we sold out of 250 of these, right? And we got hit up and said, hey, there's a lot of people still interested in buying this figure. And then we had to go back to the factory. We had to order a whole lot more. And we ordered 250 more of them. Do we order 250 more of these? Or do we order 250 more of Purple Mask?
What I would like to do too, man, when this is I mean, I guess these are just going to your house and you're shipping them out from there, you know? I figure that's how it's going to be. I would like to send you some of these stickers, and then you can throw these in the box. And then I don't know about this, but because my hand is like that, because we were talking accessories at first, you know, I wouldn't mind just ordering. I'll find some ice cream cones on Timu that are cheap and shit. Buy a bunch of those. You can put a little separate glad bag with some BBA stickers, an ice cream cone that would fit in his hand, and maybe something else I think of. You know, that'd be cool. Maybe we'll just do that later on, like so let's say these are made and that they're at your house and all that. You mean? I'll get my stuff together. I'll make some little packaging that's off to the side, and it would just be like the little BBA. Thank you for buying my figure. Special little bonus pack off to the side. You know.
That sounds awesome, man. Shoot.
And you know that don't have to represent the company and shit. That I mean, it could if you want it, but you know, it could just be just be my own little personal thank you. You know. Look, we got the zebra cakes up in this bitch. I'll send you a goddamn zebra cake. Buy my action figure.
Oh, I was thinking about that BBA championship belt that you have, and at some point, I do want to incorporate that championship belt of yours with this figure.
That's my real belt from my real wrestling days. Look, I got that right here that I'm gonna walk around. This is legit Tri-State Tag Team Heavyweight Championship right here. Look, it just got boxers on it and it says tag team. But fucking that's the real belt and shit that I fucking won with my little tag team partner back in my 20s. You know what I mean? We weren't supposed to get that, but we knew they were gonna shut down and kick us out and ditch us. So we just fucking stole the belts on our way out. We used to go train. We used to go train on Saturdays, you know, and we kind of sensed the ending and shit. So it's like, well, fucking, we're just gonna take these fucking belts home so we can fucking have them, you know.
Absolutely.
But I like it, dude. It's like I said. Look, it's kind of funny because it's just boxers, you know. So they got a great tag team on there. But I like the little side plates and all that. And it's all old shit. This was in my 20s. This was my party days. Well, I did the real wrestling for Tri-State Wrestling, you know what I mean? And then I did me and my friends, we would do like halftime shows at these punk rock shows. It was like punk rock bands, and then halftime was like it was DCW, it was Drunk Core Wrestling. And so this is like legit traveling in a real wrestling fucking league and all that bullshit. But then we also took these to DCW. That was our own little thing. But like I said, like I could say I was a professional wrestler because, you know, I traveled around, dude. I got 25, 50 bucks. One time I got $400 to wrestle in Oklahoma, you know what I mean? But and that was real shit. But me and my friends having our own little shows that are punk rock shows, that was a way better show then. But yeah, the point of all that is this is real shit right here, you know?
That is what's up. And that wasn't even the belt I was talking about, but damn, that is an awesome freaking belt.
Oh, what belt were you talking about? My little fake belt or what?
That
Look, I didn't do my fake said no more. That's the BBA Heavyweight Championship belt.
There you go.
Yeah, I know you were talking about that because it's been so long, dude.
Yeah.
Some customizer made all my belts, dude. But yeah, I got cool little thick belts, man.
Top shelf spirits.
Dan Housen, the last bone breaking action champion, right there.
Hey, Trucker wants to know about your Funko Pop collection.
I got just Andre the Giant, the Iron Sheik, and Hulk Hogan. Oh, and I got the Elf. I don't like Funko Pop. I just got the Andre and the Hogan one came in a package with like a T-shirt and it's a cool little package, you know. And then I got the Iron Sheik because he's cool. And then some girl bought me the Elf ones. And then the Garbage Kid, that's like a Funko, but it's like a different.
Gonna put this one up.
This is my cool ass. Well, that American Luchador guy, he sent me this and he autographed it. It said two bone breaker, a real American, the American Luchador. I love that. And then I'm not gonna dig up all the stuff he sent me, but then he sent me this fucking hat from the American Luchador. And it says two bone breaker, the American Luchador. Get some ice cream. I think that's fucking awesome that he wrote that out there, you know. American Luchador, that's somebody we should reach out to in the future. I think the American Luchador would be better, but since you're in Kentucky, I think the Bandito thing would be good. Because you could go on his fucking podcast and everything, dude. And then I don't want to fucking say it on loud, but like he knows that hillbilly guy, but besides that, he knows the other wrestlers. But I'm not a fan of the other wrestlers that he knows, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But like the Bandito, he's got his T-shirt right here. He'd be good. He's my lucha brother right there. Even though I haven't talked to him for a while.
So we got here. Not Goat. Hey, what's going on? Well, thank you so much.
I like that name for some reason.
Want a Macho Man and wear GPK?
Yeah, I know exactly the GPK he's talking about. Fucking, I want him. I don't like to take free shit from people, but so I'm not even give you my address. But yeah, I would love those. And fucking, I love Garbage Pail Kids. I love wrestling. I'd love to have those goddamn fucking figures.
There you go.
I'm gonna go in a minute, dude. I'm having fun over here and shit, but the 2 hour thing happened. I don't know if you care or not.
Yeah, man, we hit the 2 hour mark, so I'm happy. At this point, we're just hanging out, so you know, I hit my goal, so I'm happy. You know, I have OCD, so like it's like when I'm on a treadmill, man. Like if I say to myself, you know what, I want to hit 30 minutes. I hit 30 minutes, I'm happy. But what sucks is when you're running, I hit 30 minutes, I'm like, great. But then I look down at the treadmill, let's say it's like you ran 2.67 miles. It's like, oh hell. I ran 2.67 miles. Now I got to keep running till I get to 3 miles. So I get to 3 miles. And maybe it's 3 miles, 35 minutes, which both evens out beautifully. But then I look at it and maybe it's like you burn 467 calories. Son of a bitch. Now I got to go to 40 minutes. Now I got to go to like 3.5 miles. Also, I could get to like 500 calories. But at that point, I'm going to be way above 500 calories. It's going to so I got to get to like 550 calories. So I got to speed that sucker up to like, so it's all got to be like even numbers. So it's a pain in the ass.
Look, while I'm in here just walking around, man, I'm going to show off my awesome Mean Gene burgers from the actual restaurant. That's my prized wrestling collectible right there. That's something that I have that's like worth money and stuff like that. But that's pretty neat. This stupid thing right here, that shirt that came with those pops, I just cut it up and hung it up. But that was the shirt that came with those pops. That's why I have pops. That's why I bought them. But really, I just wanted to show off my Mean Gene burgers. Aside from the actual thing. You know, I was going to show something else when I was over here, but I can't remember now. Oh, my custom BBA ring that I never even used, man. I don't know, the lighting ain't good, but look, I customized that. It's got BBA in the thing. The ropes glow in the dark. And I made that, and then
Damn.
I kind of put my stop motion. I'll get my stop motion one day, though. You know what I mean? But we got fucking Matt Cardona, the BBA American champion. Look, I got Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder, his wife Chelsea Green, and his dad sitting in the ring waiting for BB to open back up.
There you go. I think it's time for Skinner to take over as new champion.
I got the Social Justice Warrior belt that the same guy. This guy made me some cool belts, man. Yeah, Social Justice Warrior. This guy, I can't remember his name now, man, but he was on Mercurian. He made awesome custom belts. I don't even know if he's still around or not.
What's going on, JD?
Pretty cool, though, man, for a thick bed. Like, I had my own BBA belt, you know? The Road Warriors with their
Heck yeah.
BBA belt. And he made it really cool, man. The I can't even see where the skeleton hand. Oh yeah, see the little skeleton hand, and then on the other tag belt, it's like on the same side, so it's like they're tagging up, you know.
What else you got in there?
I don't got too much stuff. Look at my collection, man. Just all dirty and shit. Like I got the retro ring, the Hasbro ring. My figures are just here collecting dust. Not even set up good. Just in piles. I'd like to set them up good. This little room, I'd like to get shelves on the wall. Because, like, here's my little BBA arena. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I want to put shelves so I can have my guys all good and displayed good. But I never got around to it. Plus, I need to clean this room up. Like, you know, I used to when I was like married or whatever, I'd come in here and to hide to get some peace of mind and do my little stop motion, and then when the girl left me, I don't even really come in here no more. You know, I don't know, dude. I got Butters, and he eats up all of my time. You know,
Yeah, I got
he's
you.
older now, but he's just barely like 2 years. Like this whole time, he's been like a puppy, and like I couldn't do stop motion while he's chewing up the house and eating poison and stuff. You know.
Well, freaking Summer and Morty, man, they like hover all over me. Like whenever I do my live streams and I'm upstairs and I'm like in one of the spare bedrooms, they will camp outside the bedroom door for like 2 hours, 3 hours, however long I'm doing the live streams. And then when I open the door, they'll be sitting outside the door until I get out there. I'm like, seriously? Or when we go to bed at nighttime, like if I get up in the middle of the night and I need to go like drink some water or use a bath or something, and I open the door, they will be camped outside that damn bedroom door, like waiting till we get up. Or next morning when I get up in the morning time, open the door, they will be camped out. Like, sir, you cats, go sleep somewhere. Go sleep on a cat tower. Go sleep on a couch or something.
At least they're being good though, not destructive or.
Oh no, they're very
hurting
strong. They be running. They be running all over the place and jumping all over things. They be climbing and jumping inside the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, cats do that.
They remind me of that darn squirrel of the Christmas Vacation. Like, how are you like camping out inside the Christmas tree? I'm like, you weirdos.
Yeah.
Because they're babies and they're too small. But you don't see any of the other cats do that because they're too damn big. But shoot. I mean, which sucks because they've destroyed the Christmas tree. Now the branches are all like, crushed. So they're all like falling down now.
It's good that they got each other to play with and hang out with and stuff, though, too, you know?
They universally love the Christmas trees. Yeah. I mean, I might have to throw
I've just seen a lot of YouTube videos about that. So, like, I know exactly what you're talking about as soon as you said it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to throw that Christmas tree away because even when we plug in the lights, like, I think only like half the Christmas tree actually lights up. So, Christmas tree actually looks really freaking ugly right now. But I like plugging it in. I like looking at it. But like I said, it looks ugly. Half of it only lights up, and it doesn't look nice. So, but when it turns January, that tree is coming down, and I'm gonna have to either put it in the basement or possibly in the shed. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I'm glad I'm just a bachelor and I don't have to deal with Christmas trees or not.
Yep.
I've
But
never really done the holidays.
yeah, I mean, we don't really have Christmas anymore because we pretty much buy stuff for each other over the course of the year. So, like right now, my wife is
Uh-huh.
buying a bunch of presents for herself, and I'm like, hey, put this under the tree. I'm like, okay. So,
Uh-huh.
I mean, now she pretty much knows everything that she has because I don't. I guess I don't have to buy gifts for her anymore because I've noticed that anytime I buy gifts for her in the past, it's it doesn't get used. Like I probably put it in the garage and it goes on a shelf and it never gets seen again. So I
Yeah, but buy her like a fucking, fucking a necklace or a ring or
yeah.
something.
Well, I mean, she sends me gifts like on Zales or something, and I'll buy her like a cat necklace or something. But like
Uh-huh.
I'm tired of buying clothes or jewelry or something because there's so much of that. I want to buy something that she can use on a consistent basis.
Uh-huh.
But random gifts that I buy her, they just don't seem to get utilized ever. So I'm like, you know what? Now, I'm not gonna just buy random items. I will let you buy what you want for yourself. So that's the little agreement we've I guess we've fallen on.
I know exactly what you mean on all this, but is that the right answer? Well, I can't say it's the right answer. That's your wife. You gotta like be all romantic and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah. But guys, I think well shoot man, 11 minutes past. I think we're good, man.
All right, yeah, that's good. I should be doing stuff.
Lunches. I'm a Grinch. Now, man, I love Christmas though, and I think we'll have a decent amount of presents under the tree. I mean, we already got enough, a lot of presents. So, um, damn, what is today, like the 17th or something, 18th? So, no, today's the 17th. 8 more days until Christmas. Like hell yeah.
I
So,
dread all this, dude. I hate tax season and shit, dude. I hate tax season, and then house taxes coming up, man. I gotta get money for that. Everybody at work is talking about how they gotta pay in. I'm worried about that happening to me.
yeah.
And I hate the gas bill. I hate this time of year.
So, question is, I took a week off around Thanksgiving last month. I don't know if I'm going to do it again. I thought I was going to do it again for Christmas time, but I think I'm still going to have live streams next week. Next Wednesday, is anybody going to tune in for a live stream on Christmas Eve, or should I take the Wednesday off so people could be with their families?
I don't
Anybody
have the
interested?
answer.
Anybody interested in having a live stream on Wednesday? Let me. Did we reset?
Yeah, I heard did something funny for the second time. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go. It's probably time to cut this off. I'm gonna go anyway, man. I don't know if I'll do anything tonight, but tomorrow I'll start tweaking that poster and all that. And
Cool.
well, I'll keep in contact with you. We'll do another. I mean, I can't say I'm gonna do another live next week. You know how my schedule is. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll start working on that poster, and we'll do another live in the near future.
Sounds good.
All right, man. I'll hit you up. I'm gonna cut this off. All right.
All right, cool.
Thanks for having me. This was a fun
Absolutely.
one. Thanks for everybody coming. Fucking, I'm out this bitch. Later,
Awesome.
man. Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Later.
All right, bud. That's our Christmas too. All right, guys. So I am going to end the stream here. As always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for me and for BBA for our live stream. As always, we will always appreciate you guys supporting us. And what was this right here? How you been? I haven't seen you since rehab when we could barely whip our ass. Devin, I have no idea what that is, but okay. All right, man. Don't run. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say, dude, but okay. Um, yeah. If anybody is interested in a live stream next Wednesday, I don't know if it's going to be a late live stream, guys, because if I do come on next Wednesday, it'll probably be a very early live stream, like maybe 5 Eastern, 4 Eastern, possibly. It might even be like much earlier than that. Like I might just come on for like a random spur of the moment type of live stream. Like it could be like 12 noon. And it might be something like, hey, come on, happy or just to wish everybody a Merry Christmas type of deal. It might be a day early, obviously, Christmas Eve, but just that kind of deal where I come on for like 20, 30 minutes just to wish everybody Merry Christmas type of thing, but not anything long like this. But yeah, it'll just be that type of deal, guys. But for today, guys, as always, thank you for tuning in. We will be back Saturday. Reach out for me, Fly the L, as we do our Saturday live streams, and talk to you guys then. Take care, everybody. Oh, what's this? Hold on, guys. Christmas movie watch along midnight until it's actually Christmas. Maybe. All right, guys. Take care, everybody.